Hey guys, welcome back to the video. It's your boy Areta. I actually find it hard to record this video because I've been off for a while, and I guess that's the reason for this video too. I've been off for a while. So basically, let me give you a quick summary. I was more involved and more oriented into the family business, especially my dad's political campaign. I didn't have to record at the time because of family security and so this video is going to be like a documentary where you'll be hearing my voiceover and I'll be talking over the clips I'm going to be showing you guys because they are not real-time clips. So chapter 1, who I am and what do I do. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Areta Flowskii. I'm an entrepreneur based in both Ibadan and Lagos, because if I used to say Lagos, Nigeria, but now it's Ibadan, Lagos. I run advanced adverts for businesses across Lagos and Ibadan. I've run multi-million naira campaigns, multi-$1,000 campaigns for businesses across the United States, the United Kingdom, and Nigeria. Secondly, I love creating content, basically like a documentary style, personal brand type of content to encourage young ones out there on like a guy that is just starting his life out and how the process usually looks like. And I've been creating content for the same time I've been running my businesses for 2-3 years basically. And if I do remember multiple businesses, people that know me, I've run multiple, but I don't want to mention all that now in this video. So I've been creating content for a very long time also, but my growth have been very still. I've been running my business, but not like publicly for the past 2 months. The reason will take us to chapter 2, the political phase. So without giving so many context, my dad ran for a high-ranking governmental position in Nigerian state, and beginning I was running little campaigns for awareness, which basically worked because randomly I'm going to be talking to people and they'll be like, oh, I know your dad, I saw him like on Facebook, on Instagram and all that. And I was the brain behind all of those campaigns. If you had to see it, I don't know where this video is going to reach. So I did that successfully and got to a point that we increased our budget from around 500,000 to a million naira every 2 weeks, I guess. And we're going on trips, we're going on rallies. And funny enough, the way politics run in Nigeria is that someone has to be involved for a particular time before you qualify for a position. So if a smart house is coming from somewhere and trying to like overthrow all of them, they tend to like try to bring the person back down and to start from scratch. You understand? And that was more or less like what they wanted to do for my father at the time. And also, we blatantly said we can change the direction of the state, and which we can. We have the capacity. But Nigeria, so it was running so successfully to the point that when we got to the race, we started September. By the time it was before primaries, we were top 3. We beat people that were actually in the race for like 2 years. So when you have collaborations of people that know what they're doing, you do actually achieve a lot of things, And yeah, video clips of the rallies and the events we have been through. At the critical stage, we just heard the news. They have suspended 7 candidates, which my father is one of them. That was very unlawful. That was very disappointing. I was right here in this bed in Ibadan thinking about what the next move is. So I called someone very close to me. It happened to be I don't want to give context. So that actually got sorted out, and my father went to the president and we got all that sorted out. That took my time. I've been focusing on the campaign for a very long time, and I was thinking, what's going to be the ROI? Me leaving YouTube for 4 months, coming back as the son of the state, So, but as God wants it didn't happen the way we planned. We didn't win the primary. We didn't emerge as the winner of the primary election. But business is going successfully, So yeah, so that took a lot of my time. And how does it relate with me being in Ibadan? Yeah, me and my brother basically, everything was just going out of ration, So we just came to Ibadan to just cool down our heads. And before I got to know, I registered for a school called the City. The whole thing is like, I'm a kid that I had what I planned for this year was totally different from what happened. Like school, if you guys know me, you know that school, I don't even really talk about school. Like I don't even know my video where I mentioned school at all. Like and my dad will sound like that. They believe in the real life situations, in the real life scenarios. We're never a fan of schools and others. Shows you how quickly your life would change, not for the better, not for the worst, for the ability for you to learn a lesson, for the ability to get your head back to game, to get your head straight back. So now I've put a bounty on myself. If I go to the girls, I have to make nothing less than 10 million naira. You understand? So now we're on the phase of trying to make nothing less than 10 million naira. And guess what? I have not 10,000 in my account, but I have money. If you know, you know. But yeah, so takes us to chapter 3, Flowskii. Flowskii we talked about more in the next video, but Flowskii is a project I'm working on right now. Flowskii is basically the summary and the result of the hard work I've been doing for the past 2-3 years. I'm trying to take all that and build it into a SaaS product for businesses across Lagos and Ibadan. So now our orientation is a bit different. We are now documenting a tech founder building a startup. You understand? So you guys should stick with me, and I'm trying to get 2 cars by the end of this year. I'm trying to do a lot of things, so we have to actually make this work, and we have to go back to Lagos. If you guys notice the background music I use for this video, it's giving more of trenches type of music, and to give a detailed example of who I am truly. Yeah, so thank you for sticking around. My name is Arita Lockley. I'm still Humble Boy. I'm still the ugly boy. I'm still the guy that's inconsistent. But you guys keep watching my video. I'll give shout out to a few people. Shout out to Joy. Shout out to Abib. Shout out to my cousins. Shout out to Azan. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my mom. See you in the next video. I'm already being called upon. So, bye guys.